Testing 1 2. Alright, welcome everybody to the roamingkiwi.locals.com. This is my very first video episode that I've produced for you. Today we're going to watch the journey from my home base in Tataraimaka at my parents' home to Opunaki, the very first trip that I took in my house truck this year. So we're going to leave here. This is the main driveway to my folks' place. So I'll give you the play-by-play as we go along. Everything I do on the video, you'll get a quick rundown of it. It's only 15 minutes long. I've reduced the playtime of the video and sped it up for you. Alright, so I stopped the house truck here and I was getting a ladder which I've left there. This little location is where I've been parked up for the winter. It's kind of a corner of a track that I've been given the permission to develop for my own purposes. So thanks very much for that, Tricky. That's my dad. He's given me permission to do that. So go out to the main road here. Well, not the main road, but this is Petone Road, Upper Petone Road. Pushing there through the gate and down the road to the main road. It's a nice windy road, nice country road. Driving the big trucks on these roads, you've got to be more careful. You've got to prepare to slow down all the time. A nice picturesque country rolling by there. Many people would freak out if they saw this truck coming down the road, I'm sure. It's quite large, my house truck. It's 4 meters tall, 7 meters long, 3 meters wide. So it's at least as wide as a tanker, maybe a bit wider even. So if you're going to meet me on the road, you're probably likely to probably want to stop and pull over and let me go past. The video obviously is sped up. There's no way that I could drive the truck anywhere near as fast as the video looks. That would just be absolutely insane. There's a nice winding country road. If you've ever been down Upper Petone Road before, or up Upper Petone Road to go to Pukeiri, then you'll know where I'm talking about. So we're almost at the end of the road here. Coming down, goes down to the 2-lane version of the road down the bottom here, where it's attracting people up the road with the promise of it being a 2-lane road, but it doesn't last very long. I get down to the corner here of State Highway 45 and Upper Petone Road. Let's probably just zoom through there. I think I didn't see any traffic coming, so down the State Highway 45 here across the bridge, which is going to take us up the other side. Very narrow bridge, by the way. It's kind of freaky, that narrow bridge. And up the other side there, we're going to get coming into Okato now, actually. So I took the coast road this time because I thought to myself, well, I haven't actually been down the coast for a while. It was a beautiful day. All the sun was out and the grass was very green, as you can see. Nice. So there are two ways to go. You can either go down Old South Road further and then turn left down towards Saunders Road in Wiremu. But I decided to take the coast highway. So coming out of the other side of Okato, past the old dairy factory and the Stony River Hotel, we've just gone past there and we're about to cross the Stony River. And we're coming up on the left, Chris Wilkes's place. If you're watching Chris, then I went past and I honked the horn. There you go past. And we're coming down to the bottom of Lower Puniho Road at this corner up here very soon. There's a car that's gone past me. Loads of cars will go past me. My truck probably holds an average speed of about 75 to 80k if I'm going up a slight incline or if there's a headwind. And the rest of the time I can cruise at about 90, although I try to stay between 80 and 90. So we've just gone, or we're coming up to a Warrior. So we're over this bridge just up here and we'll be going through the non-existent township of Warrior. It used to be something once. There used to be a school there as well and a petrol station. We've just gone through that. Didn't last very long. Past the 90s. Warrior School's coming up, or at least it used to be on the right there. And so this is all the local Taranaki countryside from State Highway 45. We're coming up to Pungarehu soon, and we're going to, on the right hand side, be going past the what's it called? The Astronomical Observatory. That's the one. It's up on the right hand side there. You probably can't see it. It's too fast. Coming into Pungarehu now, and it's a 70k speed limit in Pungarehu because there's nothing there any longer. It used to be a dairy factory, and again a school and a bunch of things. There's a church. Parihaka Road on the left we've just gone past. On the right there's Pungarehu golf course. There's more sheep than there is people playing. Coming around the corner, not far from my hometown of Rahotu now, so over this little bridge very soon, and we'll be there. This bridge here around the corner, yep, and coming into Rahotu Township just now, pretty much. Here we go, going past the school on the right hand side there with all the buses parked. Nice little country school. It's got not much there in this township. There's still a pub, I think. There's a Foursquare and a Challenge petrol station, and we've left Rahotu, and on the left go past the Rahotu dairy factory. Okay, so we're coming up to the bottom of Lower Naraki Road. And when I was a kid, my friends, the Hohaias, used to live just here on the right, and the Waswos as well. And Manaia Road has just been gone past on the right. Nice. So we're coming toward a place called Oanui, which is where the when I was a kid there was still a primary school, and there is a gas production plant there run by Todd Energy, or Shell Todd Energy. I think it might still be Shell Todd, and if it's not, it's probably OMV, but either way, just on the right hand side, keeping your eyes peeled, there are some structures appearing. The white things, those are the big storage tanks for the gas production plant there at Oanui. There's a flare that's in the on a tower there as well. So not far from Oanui, I used to live down here as well. And we're coming up to the bottom of Opua Road, not far from where we are at the moment. So as we continue to come up there, you'll see on the left hand side, whoop, there goes Opua Road, and on the right hand side you're seeing a big stand of Pahutakawa trees coming up. And on the right hand side, that is the Pahutakawa surf break, but that's also where I used to live. Dairy farm there, mum and dad farmed the thing. And coming up further, we're coming into Opunaki now, so not long now. I was driving down the coast here to visit friends, so I was visiting my friends Jeremy and Donna. They live in Opunaki. This particular journey goes a little bit further than that, so I can keep narrating. I went down Tennyson Street, I think. Yeah, this is the one here. And went and visited them, had a cup of tea, and enjoyed some time with them. So thanks to Donna and to Jeremy for hosting me for a morning catch-up. Nice cup of tea, nice couple of things to eat, and some lunch. Thank you very much, guys. Took the dog for a walk around Opunaki. You might have seen the update that I put on locals.com earlier. Took him for a walk around the lake. That was good for him, and we had a bit of fun. This is now taking off again from Jeremy and Donna's place. We're headed south to Ohawi from here. So this is Opunaki, pulling out of Opunaki and turning left here, going back onto the main road. And on this corner on the right, when we get to the main road and stop, that used to be the post office, that building there with the mural on the left. Opunaki is a township that's got a fair bit of stuff in it still, actually, and it's got good housing prices from what I hear. There's a good little theatre on the lakefront as well that I remember growing up and doing a few productions with the Opunaki players. So thank you to Mary Barron and to all the people involved who got me into that. Jim Barr as well, you're a big inspiration in my life. Right, so we've left Opunaki now. And the coast road is quite a joy to drive. It's not very well maintained, much like many other Taranaki roads, but yeah, it's still a joy. You travel down there. There's nice big straights and sweeping corners, and countryside as it rolls past on either side is really it's quite nice. I mean, it's dairy farmland, so there's not a whole lot that sets it aside from other dairy farmland. But it does have a unique and special place in my life. So as we're coming down here further, we're going to be coming around the corner to Pihama. And up on the left is Pihama Lavender Factory as we go past there. Liz that runs that. Shout out to you there, Liz Sinclair, and her markets that she holds at Pihama Lavender Factory. And we're coming further along the coast road now. So very soon we'll be coming up on Manaia. I think over here I stopped on the side of the road because I had a phone call to take. So hopefully that goes past quickly. I'm not exactly sure how long I spent here. Yeah, well, anyhow, traveling, this is the first part of the journey, the first leg of the journey. So I've been working hard to get the truck up and running and watertight, and a new roof on the bedroom upstairs, and it's now working properly. I'm very, very comfortable in it. It's nice and dry again, nice and without all the leaks that I did have in the winter. Oh my goodness. So thanks to my dad Tricky, who helped me fulfill that replacement of the roof, and thanks to my mates who provided materials, and all the other people who gave me a hand with that. So yeah, the place that I'm parked right now is right out in front of the old Pihama Primary School and the Pihama Auto Shop, and yeah, there's not much here. These are towns in New Zealand that have been allowed to die slowly for various economic reasons and also political reasons. Industry and people have moved away from them. The only people that really live here now are opportunists who have bought the old buildings to turn them into really cool homes, like Liz, for instance, at the Pihama Dairy Factory further back down the road there. And yeah, and farmers, of course. Right, so back on the road. So we're actually going to Ohawi here. My brother and his wife lived there, and I was going to see them for the remainder of the day. So it's been really, really cool. This is the very first of these videos that I'm going to try and do for you. This one here only has the footage from the dash cam. In future, I hope to include footage of myself and the dog as well, so that you get to see my very handsome face, of course, on the camera. If you like the content that I'm producing and you appreciate it and want to follow my journey and help me produce more content like this, then please follow me on the Roaming Kiwi at locals, the roamingkiwi.locals.com. Correct myself. And yeah, like and subscribe. And if you subscribe, then I really appreciate it. It's only $3 to subscribe to my content for the month. So for $3, much less than a cup of coffee per month, you can support me in my journey around New Zealand and creating more content just like this, just for you. You cool people who like and want to learn a little bit about house trucking and travelling around New Zealand. I really do appreciate you. You have actually been one of the motivating factors. So people getting in touch with me and saying, it's really cool to see what you're doing. We'd love to share in your journeys, bro. Please share that with us. Well, this new web series on the roamingkiwi.locals.com is just for you guys, especially for you. And it goes out to all those people who actually wanted to see more from me. So I really appreciate it. And it's really cool that I can do this on Locals with not much hassle either. Alright, so we're coming up very soon through these roadworks, and on the other side here we had some really nice friendly roadworks people, as is quite often the case with New Zealand roadworks, and they waved out. Very nice of them. And just around the corner here, we're going to get to the Ohawi turnoff, not far from here actually, and across this little narrow bridge. There's lots of little narrow bridges on the State Highway 45, and that's pretty common. I mean, the road hasn't really been upgraded since the 50s. That's alright. It's just part and parcel of the beautifulness of Taranaki roads. I say that with the most sarcasm possible. Anyhow, coming up to the Ohawi turnoff. It's probably in the next few frames here. That's going quite quickly now, isn't it? And what are we looking at there? Looking like, no, we're actually coming through Manaia. Okay. Oh well, I apologise. I misled you all. So this is Manaia. Not quite at Ohawi because we're not far enough yet. I think I stopped at Manaia to grab myself a pie. Yeah, that's probably what it was. Grabbed myself a pie and got to the other side of Manaia and got to the Ohawi turn off at some point. And you know what, and even if the video doesn't show you that, then well, I apologise, but I really hope you have enjoyed this very first installation of content for the roamingkiwi.locals.com. www.locals.com, and I hope to see you on more of these. Tune in, spread it to friends who you think might enjoy, and thanks very much. Ka kite anō. This is Kieran signing off for this episode of The Roaming Kiwi.